Awkward Mafia.
Hello, Internet! Welcome to another episode of Awkward Mafia Watches Lost. I'm Jesse.
I'm Kristine.
Today we are watching Season 3, Episode 15, Left Behind.
15 already? Wow.
Yeah. Let's see, Season 3, there should be 23 episodes this season. So yeah.
Getting closer.
Getting closer.
Left Behind? You got left behind.
A lot of them. A lot of characters have been left behind, you know.
Oh, are we going to see maybe like from... Actually, never mind.
Say, Locke was left behind, but we just had a Locke episode. Yeah. The one before the last one was a Locke episode. So I doubt we're going to get another Locke focused episode.
Maybe not Hurley. Hurley, nothing's really... We already got a Hurley episode.
Yeah, and we found out he was left behind by his dad until he won the lottery. Then he came back. But he seemed genuinely sorry about the whole thing. Yeah, a lot of you can say a lot of these characters were left behind. True. So I guess let's watch and find out. But first, you at home, don't forget, that's the camera, that's TV. This is not a market substitute. Be sure to support the official release on DVD, Blu-ray, and Hulu. I
think it's on, might be on Prime now too. I'm not
sure. Oh, probably. I mean, you could at the very least buy or rent it.
Yes.
I don't
Amazon
know if,
Prime.
I don't know if it's included, but
it's not included.
Okay,
I checked.
Okay, but you can watch it on there, and you can watch us a week ahead on Patreon. That's right. If you go to our Patreon right now, you can watch next week's episode right now.
Patreon.com/awkwardmafia.
Probably should have said it last week because it was a Nikki and Paulo episode and people wanted to get on with the plot. That would have been a good segue, but oh well. All right, let's watch.
Sioux City. I want you to check in at the Sage Flower Motel.
Last time we saw her, she told Sawyer that she had a child and it was his.
Mm-hmm. And then he conned his way out of jail and gave the money to his daughter.
Yeah, he got a percentage of $10 million. I don't know what the percentage was.
Whoa, nice job. Woo!
Knocked the wind out of her.
I was just bringing you something to eat. Enjoy your sandwich.
Damn, Julia.
She's very skilled. So it's a Kate episode. I know what you mean.
All right. Well, we haven't seen Kate in a while. All right. Okay.
You thought it was going to be a Sawyer episode.
No. Well, yeah, I did actually.
More of her on the run. Wow, gas is $1.32.
Must be nice.
Call the cops.
Oh, fine. Whatever. You're lost.
Hey, there a problem, buddy? Yeah, there's a problem.
Hey, man, if you don't want to buy them, you don't have to buy them.
Those are fake necklaces, and you're a rip-off artist.
My father owns a jewelry store. I think I can spot a fake. How much? $60. I'll take the one in the end. Can I get my money back? Why'd you help me? Just one girl watching another girl's back, I guess. Or you're stranded here, and for some reason, you didn't want that guy calling the cops.
So they know each other.
Did they capture you?
Yes, but only temporarily. I came to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'm leaving with them.
If they told you that they're going to take you home, they're lying.
I don't want to go home, Kate. I want you to know I made a strong case for you. I told them that you were a good person, reliable, smart, honest. And then they told me who you were and what you had done. Let's just say forgiveness isn't one of their strong suits. Good luck.
John, please, what's happened to you?
I'm sorry, Kate.
Yeah, she has no idea Locke would ever join these people. But it kind of makes sense, you know? They're like, you're the one, you're special. We can show you more.
If you couldn't see, I rolled my eyes. Yeah. Locke.
It was interesting he made a strong case for her.
Yeah.
Not really Jack or Saeed, but Kate, she'd be great to join us. Oh, she killed her dad. Oh, really? Okay.
John should definitely relate to that.
Well, he didn't judge her for it. He said they did. Yeah.
He's like, I get it.
Yeah, okay, that's why. Fine.
Tomorrow there's gonna be a vote.
Vote for what?
Decide whether or not to banish you.
Banish me?
I'm only saying this because there may be a way to fix it. To, like, make amends.
I don't do amends.
You might want to ask yourself about all the good stuff that comes from being a part of this society.
You know how for 3 days, 10 hours, and 15 minutes I ain't allowed to use nicknames?
Yeah?
Well, you, Sir Hugo, are rotund.
Annoying.
Oh, Sawyer, just listen to Hurley for once in your life. Not only can he, like, immediately destroy you in a fight, but he's also, you know, not as dumb as you think he is. He's just looking out for you, man. Looking out for you, even after all the shit you do.
I know. Hurley and Kate are kind of the only ones who consistently give him a shot.
Yeah.
Hang out with him. Oh.
Gas masks?
And guns.
Yo, what the hell?
That's, bad.
Gassing her? Fuck. Dude. It's brutal.
How about you tell me your name? It's Lucy. What's your real name? Next time somebody asks you, don't think about it. I didn't think, not even for a second. A few months ago, I killed my stepfather and escaped from the marshal who arrested me for it. Why? Because he was a bad guy. So, the hell are you doing in Iowa? I want to talk to my mother. And the feds are going to be watching her 24/7. What, you want to help me? Absolutely. I fell in love with the wrong guy. He conned me and embarrassed me. He was a bad guy.
And now Kate's in love with him.
What are the odds?
Right?
I mean, it's not crazy because we knew Cassie lived around the same area her mom did because her mom was in the flashback where Sawyer went to her diner in that episode. So they probably don't live in the same town, but they're close.
That's ominous.
Oh yeah, she was in a room before.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, what?
Oh.
Both of Jack's love interests handcuffed together. He's trying to fish, see if he can forage for himself. His son's just like laughing at him.
She hates him.
Damn, that death.
Get the Korean vote.
He was right this time. He didn't call him like Chinese or anything.
Yeah.
I'm ready to do it. Make amends. Change the vote.
Dude, you stink. What is that, fish? Did you try to gut one yourself?
Yes.
How have you not learned that by now? I mean, we've been here like 3 months.
Can we do this?
Do what? Apologize for calling you all those names.
I'm really sorry I called you rotund.
Really?
Ah, God, you're worse than a girl. Come on, let's spread the love.
I like their relationship. Hurley just like Sawyer rags on him, and Hurley just like, you're gonna get banished, dude. You should just listen to me. Sawyer's like, nah, and then he's right.
I love the relationship of Hurley plus anyone and Sawyer plus anyone.
Yes, yeah.
So them together.
Yeah, they're funny. Especially because like I like that Hurley kind of grew a spine a bit over the seasons.
Yeah.
He's just like, I'm not gonna let Sawyer talk back down. Like, bro, I can like step on you and you just.
So what the hell happened? I was making a cup of tea. Canister came in through the window. Need something smaller, a safety pin.
We're going back.
What? They did this to us. Why would we go back?
You say they like you didn't lock me in a cage and watch me break rocks all day.
They were taking off, going somewhere else.
Going where?
He didn't exactly tell me. Welcome to the wonderful world of not knowing what the hell's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, were they ready.
Well, yeah.
Who the hell are you?
I'm just selling bottles.
Well, now she knows what she's dealing with.
You questioned me for half an hour. That Marshall? I don't know what you did to him, but if he ever gets his hands on you, it is going to be you or him.
Look, if you've changed your mind, if you don't want to help me, I get it.
No, I do want to help you, but if I'm lying to federal agents, Lucy, so that you can have a chat with your mom, then I at least need to know that there's a pretty good reason.
I made it look like an accident. Took out an insurance policy on the house, set her up for life, and then she gave me up. Someone I love, someone who's supposed to care about me, betrayed me, and I want to know why.
Then let's go find out.
I mean, I know if I killed someone, my mom would do whatever it took to help cover it up. If I was in the exact position, she would not have sold me out. So it is kind of like, really?
Some people can't get out of that cycle, you know?
Yeah.
Why would they handcuff you to me and then drag us all the way out into the jungle? Ben has a thing for mind games.
That's true.
I hope you're not dragging me all the way back there with you for him. Because I was standing right there when he told you not to come back. And now that you've ruined his chance to get off the island...
It's funny.
You done! I said, are you done? I'm sorry, I didn't...
Stupid. You're handcuffed together.
Uh-oh.
What the hell is that?
The monster.
Oh yeah, the monster. Great timing.
Oh, is that what you mean? That ooh, that sound?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Get up! You dislocated my shoulder!
Kate, just shut up. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to dislocate your shoulder. You're handcuffed together. What did you think was gonna happen, stupid? Calm the fuck down.
What the hell?
So she doesn't know about the monster now.
How? How could she not know about the monster?
They do live on the other island. So...
Well, they live in a little town.
Yeah, on the other island.
No, that's on this island.
Oh, is it?
Whoa.
The fuck?
It's doing that flashing thing it did to Echo back in season 2. Yeah, Carl said their houses are on the main island. They just work on the little island.
Oh, okay.
And have you ever even asked how Aaron is?
Well, I know how he is. He cries loud and he smells.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You're sarcastic. People don't like that.
Hurley's like, I'm trying to help you, bro. Like, just stop.
I know you can do it, dude.
Oh, man, this is great.
Hey there, little baby. Aaron, I just came by to say your baby's... He's not as wrinkly as he was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I guess he's not. Thanks.
She's like, okay.
Oh, and this is for you.
Thank you.
I don't like blankets.
So you're being nice.
I know, it's so weird. I don't... He rolled his eyes. Oh, Sawyer.
Really trying to make him into a nicer
I
guy.
know. It's so funny.
I wasn't trying. Don't flatter yourself. This is the 4th time it's been dislocated.
Damn.
And once something dislocates, it's very easy to dislocate again. Before is a lot. Although, she is an other. Doing flips and stuff.
I want you to pop it back in.
No, I'm not gonna.
You're gonna. Right now, it feels like there's broken glass under my skin. And if it weren't for you, I would be on my way home right now. Jack told me not to come back to protect me. He saw you and Sawyer. It was because you broke his heart. So grab my wrist, push up, and twist.
You know, I'm kind of glad Juliet's in this episode too. Otherwise, I don't know if I could handle it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It's interesting that in this flashback she's teamed up with Cassidy, but in the present she's teamed up with Juliet.
Yeah.
Sawyer's other girl and Jack's other possible girl.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No worries.
I'm such an idiot.
It happens all the time, sweetheart.
I want to know why you told him what I did to Wayne. He hit you. He treated you like a dog, and
You can't help who you love, Catherine.
There it
And
is.
for good or bad, I loved him.
It's like she already knew the answer.
I did it for you.
What you did for yourself.
That is true.
Well, no, because she's so.
I mean, she's admitted that the reason she did it wasn't because of all that. It was because she found out he was her biological father.
If I ever see you again, the first thing I will do is yell for help.
No, I think she did do it for her mom. Like, maybe a little bit of both, you know? Like.
I mean, I'm just going by what Kate said the reason was. In season 2, she said it wasn't because of all the horrible things you did, though you did deserve it for those things. That's not why I did it. I did it because you're part of me, and I hate that.
Sounded like an elephant.
Sounds like a lot of things. Also kind of sounds like a roller coaster.
Wait, what are you doing? I know what happens when you step those things off. We will go alongside too. We can go around. They're off. Damn it.
She had a key?
You're gonna want to be over here.
Oh. The fence stops it.
All right. We don't know what it is, but we know that it doesn't like our fence. You had a key.
No, that's not why she pushed you.
They left me behind, too. They gassed me. I know that you don't care. But the people I spent the last 3 years of my life with, they just left me. I thought that maybe if I could make you think that we were in it together, maybe I wouldn't get left behind again.
So she does know about the monster, and she's the one who handcuffs herself the gate and pulled them out in the middle of the jungle.
I hope you'll remember this little barbecue at your meeting later.
Oh, what meeting?
Hurley told me about the vote.
Vote? Since when did anyone around here vote?
I fucking love that. Hurley conned him.
Son of a bitch.
Hmm?
You tricked me into being That's got to be the lamest cons in the history of cons.
If you're gonna be our temporary leader, you need to do some damage control.
Leader?
Look around. Just for today, they can eat more, laugh, and forget that they're totally screwed. And you did that for them, dude. You.
What if I don't want to be the leader?
Yeah, well, I don't think Jack wanted it either. Sucks for you, dude.
Oh my god, I fucking love Hurley. Oh, he's great.
He's right, though.
Yeah.
They all did turn to Sawyer last episode.
He's a lot more intuitive than people give him credit for.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, he might be the most intuitive out of all of them, to be honest. At least with people.
Maybe Saeed more.
Yeah. Well, intuitive in terms of, like, he just kind of knows how to read people. I guess they both know how to do that.
Yeah.
But, like, Hurley doesn't have any training. He's just like that.
Yeah.
So that's probably why Saeed's a little bit more, better at it.
He's so scared holding air.
I know.
But yeah, accepting people liking him, huge step for Sawyer.
Yeah.
And also feeling bad that Son still doesn't.
They all left. I should have listened to you. I wanted to come back to help you. But you didn't need me to. I am so sorry.
So, this guy who ripped you off, you gonna give me his name? Tell me where I can find him?
I'm pregnant. And I still love him.
So call the cops. Have him locked up.
Will you ever forgive your mom for calling the cops?
No.
Jack.
There he is.
She's not coming with us.
Yes, she is. Why? Because they left her behind, too.
They're both like, we'll watch her. Yeah.
All right, that was Left Behind. What'd you think?
Liked it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a decent Kate episode.
Yeah.
I like that she meets and befriends Cassidy.
Mm.
Because those characters are pretty, I don't know if they're similar, but they're in the same, they're very compatible.
Mm.
And it's an unexpected friendship from the past that we didn't know about. And we do know that Cassidy does call the cops on Sawyer, and that's how he winds up in jail.
Yeah.
But it was Kate's idea. Yeah. Yeah, so we also, not last time, I think it was Kate's first flashback, was her breaking into the hospital where her mom was.
Yeah.
Because she was dying. And her mother, all she said was help, screaming for help.
Ah, yeah.
And in this episode, she says, next time I see you, first thing I'm going to do is scream for help. But I'm going to let you go this time. Yeah. Kate's parents kind of sucked.
Yeah.
I mean, the only good one she had was her real dad, the guy who she thought was her biological father, the military man. But he had no legal right to her. So she was stuck with her crappy biological parents. And
who literally, like, it sucks. Like, her mom literally, chose her abusive husband.
It's one thing to be trapped in an abusive relationship. It's another to enable it willingly the way she does over her own daughter the way she does. Because she is free. She can't blame...
Right now, yes.
She can't blame her actions on the husband trapping her because he's dead. Even after everything he did, she still chose him over her daughter.
Mm-hmm.
All the horrible things he did to her, not as bad as the one horrible thing her daughter did. And it's like, yeah, her daughter, Kate murdered in cold blood. And her mom knows the real reason why. But it's your daughter. You're supposed to love her more than anyone else. And clearly she loves this guy more. You know? And that sucks. And, you know, explains a little bit of Kate's personality. She just seems he mostly had to raise herself. Her mom was always working. Her dad was always drinking.
Yeah, I guess it's interesting, though, because, like, in a way... I mean, not like she's turning out like her mom, but I think a lot of it is like, yeah, Kate's, well, now, right? And now that she doesn't have the marshal over her, like, she's free in a sense on the island because, like, there's only a few people that knows what she did, and the marshal is dead. No one's coming after her. Like, she's not in danger of, like, being caught for her crime or anything.
Yeah.
And yet she still decides to make all these, like, really bad decisions.
She has to constantly be moving. You know, she can't stay on the beach and do nothing. She has to run to the others to save Jack.
They, like, mention, like, what are you always running from kind of thing, right? That's her thing, right? She's always running. Yeah. So, yeah, it's interesting that, like, her, like, she was so, like, upset about what her mom did to her. But in a way, she's kind of doing it to other people on the island as well. Like, she's free. There's nothing, like, she doesn't have to work. Like, she's not, because before, right, it was based on, like, fear of getting caught. It was all fear-based, which is what you would think the mom is like. But you brought up a good point where, like, after Kate kills the dad, there's no more fear of him there anymore, right? Like, he's not even alive anymore to, like, do anything to her.
Yeah.
But yet she still chose the husband over Kate.
Yeah.
And Kate, in a way, right? There's no more Marshall after her.
Yeah.
The government doesn't. No one knows they're on the island.
There was the episode where she got married.
Yeah.
And the Marshal told you stop running, I'll stop chasing you. If you can truly stay put and just be a domestic wife, I will let go. And she couldn't do it. So, and the island, she can't travel the world running for her life if she's stuck on an island. She can run for her life back and forth, but the island's only so big. You know? So this is essentially a prison. The island. I mean, marriage, literal prison, and the island are all the same thing to her. A trap.
Well, I mean, I think too, like, I think marriage in itself too, like, she probably has some views on that, considering the only marriage she saw was an abusive one, so she probably has, like, you know, that could also be a reason why, like, getting married to that, what's his name? Well,
it was Nathan Fillion. I don't remember.
Well, yeah,
I don't remember the character's
Nathan Fillion,
name.
I don't remember the character.
But he was a cop. She got married to a cop, and that was very stupid.
Right.
So she must have really liked the guy.
Yeah.
To one, get married, and two, to ignore the fact that he's a cop.
Yeah, like, she probably, like, had some views on that already, or, like, had some trauma based on that. But, like, I don't know. It's interesting that parallel between Kate and her mom. Like, even though the island is a prison for her, because it's, like, she has to, like, basically confront all of her problems.
And she has to be around the same people. Like, she has to be part of the community. Yeah. You know, before she was moving town to town, making friends like Cassidy, but never sticking around to be in that friendship. We're friends. Bye. Never see you again. Yeah. But now she has to see Hurley every day. She's got to see Jack every day, you know. And you can tell she doesn't like that, or she's uncomfortable in that. In the same way that Sawyer's uncomfortable with people liking him. Being the leader, being the new Jack. Yeah, it's Sawyer. The only way Sawyer could ever do that is if he was tricked into it by Hurley.
I love that it was Hurley that did that to him too.
That he conned Sawyer into being nice.
He's like, that's the lamest con of all cons. He's like, but it worked though. He's like, I got you though, didn't I? So funny.
Yeah, Hurley just wants everyone to see Sawyer like how he sees him. A good guy who can do this. He can be our leader. He's got what it takes.
Yeah. He just needs to be tricked into doing it, you know?
Yes.
You gotta give Sawyer a taste of his own medicine, and then he'll respect you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that storyline's fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the politics, you know, trying to win favor with everyone. And he does, except for Sun. She's still like...
I mean, for good reason.
I literally learned what you did yesterday. Like, yeah, okay. And it seems like she doesn't blame Charlie as much because she realizes that Sawyer manipulated him into doing that. But hey, made everyone else happy.
Yeah, it's an interesting... I don't know. I think even though, like I don't... My hatred for Kate has died down. However, I still don't quite like her. Like, the more I learn about her, the more I'm just like, yeah, why is she, like, choosing to be an asshole? Like, the whole... Yeah, she's just, like, running from everything. And then, like, I think it's the whole, how I said, like, what I've been saying over and over, how she's just, like, self-righteous. You know?
She was somewhat humbled this episode, though.
Exactly, yeah. So this one wasn't as bad. But, and it was, you know, a lot of it was because of Juliet. Which is just why I...
Go into her face like, you are the problem.
Yes. She's
Look at this mirror.
Yeah.
You are the problem.
Right? Juliet's like, you, like, Kate was literally trying to blame Juliet for, like, her shoulder being dislocated. And she's like, stop deflecting. You broke my shoulder. Now fucking fix it. Help me fix it.
You broke my shoulder. You brought the guy who blew up the sub, which was my only way home. I could be with my sister right now.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I'm stuck on this stupid island with you.
And it's like, Jack didn't want you here, okay?
Yeah. It came down to, like, Kate convinced herself that Jack was just saying that. He didn't really mean it. And that she has to save him. But no, he had already saved himself. He was good.
Yeah. And it's the same thing with like the mom, right? Like parallels. Like she told herself that it was for her mom, but it was really for herself. Mm. And I think it's the same thing. You know, she was like, I wanted to help Jack. But I think in reality it was more about herself.
You want Jack. You have Sawyer, but you also want Jack.
That, yeah. Maybe part of it. Yeah. So,
and it's like, maybe you're not like romantically or whatever in love with him, but you want him around. Yeah. You can't let him go.
Yeah, I think Kate's just really selfish, and I don't think she realizes it. Or like I think she realizes it, but she's like in hard denial about it. Yeah. Like she's not very honest with herself. No, she's not.
Like, I mean, yeah, it's like Jack is very in denial about stuff he doesn't understand. Mm-hmm. And Kate is very in denial about the truth of herself and everything.
Like who she is.
Yeah. Because she's afraid that she's her parents. And she is literally both her parents combined. Yeah, you know.
I mean, that's the reason why she murdered her dad. Yeah. Like, literally, she's afraid that part of her dad is in her. And she wants to kill that part that's in her. Ironically enough.
But she's also her mom. Yeah. Who fell for the wrong guy. And has no regrets about it. Even though she should. You know. I mean, she said, her love of Sawyer gives her some self-loathing because she feels like she's becoming her mom and accepting part of her dad.
So she wants to go to Jack to make herself feel good about herself, though.
And Jack represents the childhood friend who was the perfect guy, the great guy.
Yeah, but again, right? She's doing it for herself, like to feel less self-loathing about herself. Like, oh, I should be in love with this guy because this guy's a good guy, not Sawyer, the one I actually love. Like,
yeah. But also, she's responsible for her friend's death. For Tom, her childhood loves died because of her. It could be she was afraid it was going to happen again with Jack. Jack needs us. He's going to die.
It could be that.
I can't let Tom die again.
She has a lot of trauma.
Yes. But it's a lot of self-inflicted trauma. She started with a lot of trauma and then made it worse. And then made it worse. And then made it worse.
Because she doesn't address it. That's the thing. Yeah, she just doesn't.
She runs.
Yeah, she runs. She doesn't address anything. I think that's why, like, a part of me is just like, I don't really feel sorry when she gets, like, when something happens to her. I'm just like, you put this on yourself. Like, she's one of those characters who literally, like, she's the problem. Well, part of the problem, not completely. Like, I don't think it's as simple as just like, oh, she's a problem or it's someone else. It's like, I think it's a mix of both external and internal issue or like problems. Like,
she's playing blackjack, got dealt a bad hand, and refuses to give up.
Yeah. It's like
you're already busted. No, hit me again.
I know, yeah.
I demand.
Yeah, and she just refuses to like deal with it, and so she just keeps building up more trauma because she refuses to deal with the current trauma that she already has, and it's like, you know, hurt people. And then the more hurt she is, the more people she hurts, and then it's just like a cycle, right? It's like, yeah. But then at some point, it's like you have to take personal accountability for your actions. Like, you know, just because you have trauma, it's not an excuse to treat people like it's no excuse to be a dick or an asshole, which is what she is a little bit. Because at least with Sawyer, he knows he's actually like the opposite of Kate, where he completely knows he's an asshole and chooses to be that. And he accepts the consequences of it. I mean, he fucking went to prison for it, you know? Like, he knows what he's doing is bad.
Sawyer's journey is different than Kate's because right now he's like we mentioned, he's on the path of accepting other people's loyalty, other people's affection.
Yeah.
Like, he just wanted Kate's affection and that's it. Like, I don't need anybody else. I don't want anybody else. But he always had Hurley, which he took for granted, never really thought too much about. Mm-hmm. But Hurley was always there and he was always down to help out and hang out with Sawyer. I mean, the last episode, the episode starts with them just hanging out, playing ping pong.
No.
They were just playing ping pong together because they're friends. And that's what they do.
You still can't beat Hurley.
But Hurley knows Sawyer's our next leader. I got to get him ready for it.
Hurley's like the second hand man to everyone. Honestly,
he was Jack's right hand guy in the first season.
Yeah.
He was his like assistant helping him with medical stuff.
He's like really intuitive with people.
I mean, he's agreeable. He's strong. He's reliable.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you need something done? Oh, Hurley. And he's, oh yeah, what do you need?
Yeah, and like surprisingly, he's like always in the in group too. Like he's the one that knows like everything too.
It's because he was standing there when Jack needed help with Claire and the plane was falling apart. He's the first guy he saw, and ever since then, Hurley was just coming back to help, and he just kind of grandfathered into the main group. You know, everyone knows Hurley, everyone loves Hurley. Even Sawyer loves Hurley,
right?
He will never admit it.
I know.
But yeah, I mean, the Nikki Paulo thing just happened. And Hurley's still hanging out. And he's like, that was bad. We got to fix it.
Yeah.
So, the Nikki Paulo episode did have some ramifications. It kind of set up that storyline in this episode. So, there's, it wasn't completely pointless. Any new mysteries? Not really. I mean, I get Juliet's whole... Can we trust Juliet?
I feel like it's like a yes and no.
Yes and no?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I stand by that comment. Like, I think with certain people, like obviously with Jack, like she's built up a relationship with Jack in that sense. So like maybe if they do something, like they can trust each other, I think. But in terms of like I think she's just been with the others for so long and like seen Ben manipulate so many people that I think she has a little bit of that now. Like she's tries to manipulate Kate, emotionally, into, bringing, like, so she wouldn't get left behind. And
I mean, we've seen what Juliet used to be like before the island.
Yeah, she was nothing like that.
She's very emotional. She was like, I'm a mess. My life's controlled by my ex-husband.
Yeah.
I'm trying to save my sister. Everything's all and I'm crying all the time. I can't handle it. And now she's like, flip. Crazy
yeah, she's
flip
very
moves.
different. Yeah, she's very different.
Yeah.
So I think just the current Juliet, like I think there is definitely still some of the old Juliet in there. Like she's still like, very like she cares about a lot of things and like a lot of people, but just her tactics, the way she tries to get to it, I think she's just desperate. Honestly, I think she's very, very desperate to get back, and she's seen like so much in the last 3 years, and especially her being with Ben.
You get the feeling she's not really loyal to the others.
Yeah.
As much as she's just wants to go home.
Yeah, like that's what I mean. Like I don't think, they left her behind, right? Like that. I'm sure, like, even though she doesn't necessarily show it, I'm pretty sure that really hurt her, especially because she was with them for 3 years, and she was doing all this to help, and they just left her behind like she was kind of like a piece of trash. But
they took Locke.
Well, they took Locke, yeah.
They took Locke and they left Juliet.
Yeah, and I'm sure that really hurt, like even though she doesn't show it, and it's like, but so that's why I think it's like she's loyal to Jack. Maybe not to like the whole group yet, but definitely to Jack.
And the monster.
Mm-hmm.
We saw the monster in this episode. Juliet at first claimed she didn't know what it was, and then later admitted, okay, we do know of it. We don't know what it is, but we do know it doesn't like our fence. So that sonic fence, is it specifically to keep that thing out? And why do they need to keep it out?
It seems like, though, I don't think they built the fence for the monster. It seemed like it was for something else. And it just so happens that the monster doesn't like the fence. Because she said it in a way she was like, oh, it seems like, she was like, oh, look, the monster doesn't like our fence.
No, she was saying that we know it doesn't like the fence. That's why she was saying, get on the other side of the fence. She was lying about not knowing about the monster.
Yeah.
I don't know why she was lying about that. Maybe having Kate explain it to her makes Kate feel like she has more power or something in the situation, allowing her to be more ingratiated. I don't know. But she was saying that, like, okay, we know about the monster. We don't know anything about it, but we do know it doesn't like our fence.
That's not what I heard. Wait. I heard
More or less. Let's see if I can find it. It froze a little bit.
Oh, well.
Well, anyway, trust me. She said something along those lines.
I mean, it's still going, so.
I know, but I mean the render. Once I stop this, it might miss it. Well, I guess we'll find out. Why don't we end this episode here? Some technical difficulties, but overall, yeah, I think it's one of the better Kate episodes.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's a solid episode overall. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.